This is a small Budo style applications. So the first set of attacks comes from the left leg in front resting stance. So there's 4 ways to get into this resting stance. The first is you cut down like this. And of course you're doing this close to your opponent. The second is you juke in like this to either side. The third is you twist to dodge and block with your hand. And notice if you do this, you're not sitting on your heel, you're actually sitting on your butt. Or you can twist in like this. Again, you're sitting on your butt, not your heel, for that maneuver. And if you want to have an easier time chopping down like this, you can set it up by coming in, then jumping like this, punching, and then twisting to get inside. From here, you have 4 options, and you can do each option from each different one of the 4 positions. So the first one is twist around, jab with your hands, and punch down. The next one is you block over your head and punch like this. The third one is come up and you push your opponent to get him in the right momentum. Then you touch him like this just to adjust his position a little bit further to make your next move more accurate. Then you hit him with your tornado kick. And then finally, you can chase after your opponent with a double or even like triple or quadruple crouch stance chase down. You can also use the right leg in front resting stance. So your options to get here, cut down like this, cut down like this. Again, you'd be spreading your opponent's arms out. Or if your opponent's rushing you, keep swatting his arms down and stabbing him, and then come down. If you want to have an easier time going here, then you can dodge an incoming strike, then come around, punch, and twist in. Once you're here, the move that you're going to use is this double hammer down front kick. And then that's with the stances. But there's one more option, or a few more actually. You can do this jumping snap kick. And from there, you can either come here or here. This one it's more of like a tight grip. This one you're more manipulating his hands and blocking. But from both of those positions, you can still hit the same 2 combos. So your 2 options from here are this, followed by this, or this. And you can, again, do those from either one. Finally, there's this counter where you come here into the resting stance, always using your foot. Then you come up and you go right like this. That's the Shinniba technique, so you can use that to jump after your opponent and generate power to unleash whichever move you saw here, but just more powerful. But if you feel like you're being exposed or if it's not working, you can just, of course, kick your opponent and push him away to restart. And then, of course, you can jump after your opponent and hit him with a chamber punch from the horse stance. It's not one of those horse stances where you're grabbing and you're holding onto your opponent. Just a quick punch, 2 punches, 1 punch, and then leave, but there's no grabbing.